3rd down and 3. Chris Ivory at running back now. Bortles has some time, now in trouble, throws, and it's complete at midfield to Allen Robinson, who comes up grabbing his left leg. Jacksonville is without its top wide receiver. Allen Hurns comes in to replace Robinson on 1st and 10. Bortles looking for Hurns, and he completes it along the sideline. A 42-yard field goal attempt for Jason Myers, who struggled earlier this summer in camp in the preseason. Righted himself late in the preseason, and this kick is good. He's in the shotgun here on 2nd down and 9. Savage in trouble, and he is sacked. Brought down by Avery Jones. Great pressure up front by Jacksonville. It's a loss of 7. 2nd down and 4. Bortles pump fakes. Now down to his new tight end, James O'Shaughnessy, who's still in bounds. Finally tackled at the 38-yard line. You get a lot of respect everywhere you go, James. It's Ivory. Trying the right side, gets away. Chris Ivory's got some room. Ivory close to the 20-yard line. Another Jacksonville 1st down after a gain of 17. And this kick is good. So 2 good drives for the Jaguars, but they both result in field goals. Savage, good protection. Steps up, now nowhere to go, and he's brought down. Calais Campbell got Savage to the ground, and some boos from the fans here in Houston as this Jacksonville defense has come to play. 1st and 10. Good field position here after the Irvin punt return. That pass is complete to C.J. Fedorowicz into Jacksonville territory for a Texans 1st down, a gain of 15. Pressure coming from Ngakoue. Ball is out, and Jacksonville recovers. Ngakoue came flying into the backfield, knocked it away, and Avery Jones recovers.
Fumble. If the ball's still in his hand as it's coming forward, then it will be a forward pass.
If it stands, it would be the 5th forced fumble of Ngakoue's career. He had 4 a season ago. There have been a lot of concerns about left tackle and Fournette at running back. Bohannon, the fullback. Bortles to Fournette up the middle. Did he get in? No signal from the officials. And now they do. It's the 1st NFL touchdown for Leonard Fournette. And Boye and Hopkins matched up together on the bottom of your screen. Savage with pressure coming. He is hit hard and drilled by Calais Campbell. And that is a franchise record for Jacksonville for most sacks by one player in a game. Savage lost the football again. It's out. It's scooped up by Fowler. Fowler has blockers. Fowler at the 20. Fowler, touchdown, Jags.
In his hand, when he starts to move it, the ball goes backwards, but you can see it batted out by Ngakoue, and Fowler picks it up, and he starts high-stepping immediately. You're thinking, hey, this is going to be an easy touchdown. I got so many of my teammates around. Freezes that defensive end and freezes the linebacker. Everybody thinks he's going to run.
No huddle for Watson. Play action on the move, trying to get away from Campbell. He does. Completes it to Fedorowicz, who has a Texans 1st down. Miles Jack on the tackle. Watson looking to throw again. Steps up in the pocket. He will run it. Watson trying to get to the outside. Watson out of bounds at the chains. What a spark here by the rookie Deshaun Watson.
Physical effort penalties, though. They weren't jumping off sides or getting underneath the zone or 12 guys on the field.
Watson keeps it, throws it, caught, touchdown, DeAndre Hopkins. The 1st NFL touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson.
Oh, see that? That looks like run. That looks like run. The safety step up.
There's no injury for Fournette. We're told it's just Ivory on this drive. It's 3rd and 8. Bortles over the middle. What a catch for a first down. It's Allen Hurns going up to get that one and move the sticks for the Jags, a gain of 12. Play action. Bortles to Bohannon. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The first NFL touchdown for Tommy Bohannon. So Houston's top two tight ends are out. They only have one tight end right now. It's Steven Anderson. Third down. Watson steps up, gets away, and Watson dives for the first down. What a play by Deshaun Watson. Down in 4. Since Watson came into the game to start this half, Houston is 3 for 3 on third downs. Watson lost the football. Ball is on the ground. Jacksonville fighting for it, indicating they have it. No signal yet. Now we do. It's Jacksonville football. We'll take a look at it as well.
Well, and there's a little bit of groan because he gets hit on the top of the helmet and the ball gets kicked out of his hands. It's not soccer. Remember that.
Officials.
It's a fumble.
Bortles goes back to work. It's second down from their own 45-yard line. Fournette. Some room on the right side. Stays on his feet. Leonard Fournette into Houston territory and dragged down by McKinney. As Ramsey has stayed on his side and Boye opposite him. 1st and 10. Inside 6:50 to go. Blitz coming. Watson is hit and sacked. One on the play clock. Watson gets rid of it quickly to Miller, who slips a tackle. Lamar Miller at the 15. Lamar Miller is able to crawl up to the 10-yard line, a gain of 26. This left tackle by committee hasn't been very good.
Hit the cash register.
Yeah. So did the Texans then open it up? As that pass is picked off, it's Deshaun Gibson, and he's got some room to run. Deshaun Gibson at midfield. He's got a blocker in front. Watson is able to bring Gibson down.
We're going to have some chuckles in the film room on that one right there.
100 on the nose for Fournette as Myers comes out to attempt this field goal. He's missed an extra point and a field goal, but this one is good.
You know, the irony about this game is we thought so sometime maybe we should move this game to Jacksonville. We're looking at it on the schedule or playing a neutral site.
And for the first time since September 11th, 2011, a span of 2,191 days, the Jacksonville Jaguars are over 500. They are 1-0 after defeating the Houston Texans.
The old man, 41-year-old Shane Leckler's been to the Pro Bowl 7 times. To kick it away for the Texans. Good kick, too. 58 yards. Adam Jones bobbles it, collects it at the 13. Turns it upfield. Jones caught from behind at the 42-yard line. Pulled up. They gave up 5 sacks last week. Here comes the pressure on Dalton. Picked up nicely, but Dalton still goes down. Well, the blitz pressure was coming. There's a flag down.
It's now trying to avoid having to rely on their offensive line too much.
Pressure's picked up. Dante Foreman, the rookie out of Texas, with the game's first down. As he gets to the 32-yard line each stage, and they're terrific. He's going to see things tonight that he's never seen before. 3rd and 5, pressure up the middle, whole lot of trouble. Down he goes, Chris Smith.
That was Lawrence Taylor, and that's really all you need to know about that comparison.
Herniated disc, 2 surgeries, flip to the speedy John Ross. This is the guy with the great speed, but he can't hang on to the ball. It bounces into the hands of Jadeveon Clowney. Clowney, looking at Dalton, made the move inside, and he's down at the 20-yard line.
Let's take a look. Ball in his left hand as it should have been, but that was a heck of a play by Kareem Jackson, and pretty amazing, really, that Andy Dalton was able to get Jadeveon Clowney on the ground here. Some of the best tackles we've seen out of these two teams in the last 2 weeks.
UCLA, first field goal attempt. Kicked an extra point last week from 26. He puts Houston on the board with 3. Barrett on the board with his first field goal. Kicks to Alex Erickson and Joe Mixon. From 5 deep, Erickson will give it a whirl. Setting up blockers. Across the 25. A great feel for the return game, doesn't he? Across the 35-yard line. Nice punt return earlier. Good kickoff return here. Just tried to find that balance and find other guys to get away from that special connection with AJ. How about hitting one right now? Going deep for Green. 3 guys there. AJ's there. Take all those numbers. Connection works just fine.
Running to the post, and from the other side, former Bengal Jonathan Joseph looks like he's going to pick it off, and AJ just goes up over the top and makes the catch. He is a spectacular wide receiver. What a play. Pass rushers for this Houston Texans team now get a shot.
Dalton trying to get rid of it quick. The Texans knew it. Got there. McKinney and Watt again on the play. To get on the board here, Randy Bullock will try the field goal, the former Texan draft pick.
Bengals double-A blitz look right up the middle. They drop out.
Watson's looking for a place to buy some time. Pressure coming. And Watson will be caught from behind by Geno Atkins. Five to go. Time here for Watson. There's a throw in the middle of the field. There is DeAndre Hopkins inside the 45 of the Bengals for a first down with 1:25 to go.
They're at it and gain confidence, and the Bengals are allowing that to happen.
Oh, Watson gets smashed by Geno Atkins, and that'll wipe all the confidence off. Down on 3rd and 15, 1:03 remaining. Watson protected, escaping, gonna run for it. You get a block on the edge, he's going to get there. First down and more. And Deshaun Watson inside the 10, into the end zone for a touchdown. 49 yards.
Take that, Geno Atkins. You're a halfback, a wide receiver. How many quarterbacks, Mike Vick, you can name a few that could do this, and just it made it look so easy. The cutback, the block down the field, and from a defensive standpoint, from an offensive line standpoint, all of a sudden now this team feels different, right? It feels different. They couldn't score a week ago. They took 10 sacks. Now they've got the man. He came in his first drive last in my life last year.
The 30-yard line, Dalton firing. Eifert able to hang on. Cross midfield to the 48-yard line, and Jonathan Joseph took the worst of that. Former Bengal halftime. It'd be pretty awesome.
They don't time my 40 getting out there. Last one there.
Marcus Burley is checked in to replace the injured Joseph. Dalton on the run. Fires downfield. Caught by Erickson at the 11-yard line. Turning clock, 13 seconds left, and the Cincinnati Bengals take time out. Not going to risk it. Going to kick the field goal with Randy Bullock. 29 yards out. That makes it a 10-6 game.
Offensive lineman. A little bit of a gap out there for Tyler Eifert. No help.
J.J. Watt gets doubled. Dalton looking for somebody open. Sideline. Erickson comes back. Is he inbounds? Nope. Let's see. Yes, he is. The 49.
Be playing elsewhere next year.
38 Hill's in the backfield now. This pass is caught by LaFell. Got through that first tackle and keeps going for the first down.
Try and do something here.
When he told Heather, we're going to run, we're going to be physical. Over the top like it's a touchdown.
Ball's out.
And was he touched before he hit the ground and the ball came out?
The field goal attempt.
Randy Bullock, 30 yards. He got a chill looking at his phone, and that started this cascade of incredible donations.
Yeah.
Third down here, Dalton pass, tough to catch. What a job by Eifert at the 33-yard line. Big first down pickup for the Bengals. 8:20 to go, and truly after an exchange of punts, we pick up action. First down throw for Watson, sideline. Hopkins, spectacular hands, great ability to bring it down in bounds. Gain of a dozen and a first down.
That the four-man rush has been enough tonight with Geno Atkins leading the way.
With a couple of backs to protect. Watson throws again. They keep going to Hopkins on Adam Jones. He wins another one. First down, the clock will be under 6 minutes.
He's coming inside, Nick.
Adam Jones out. Let's see if we go back to Hopkins. No, keep it on the ground here. Miller. Good play call. Miller spins across midfield. And Lamar Miller gets a big first down for the Texans inside of 5 minutes. Yards on 3rd and 16 makes it a 42-yarder. for Kaimi Fairbairn. Absolutely perfect. You said the neutral zone was key there. 4th and 9. Still got to have it. Dalton fires too tall. Incomplete. Erickson wanted a flag. Are you ready for a few laterals? Backwards passes. Final play of the game. Dalton's got to get rid of it first, and here we go. J.J. Green, Dandy Dalton, backwards pass. That's still alive. Doesn't matter if it hit the ground. With Giovanni Bernard, he'll try to keep it alive. Bernard at the 30, throw it back to Dalton, who catches it and runs with it. And he's got to throw it backwards. Back to his center. That's Bodine, who got eliminated by J.J. Watt. And that does over.
J.J. says game over.
Shotgun for Brady. White had big numbers last week. Brady, deep ball. Over the shoulder. Oh, what a grab! Brandon Cooks. Brady to Cooks. 44 yards on the hookup.
Throw, but he's going to get a drilling here from Merciless and Clowney. Look at the concentration. Right over the top here. Ball perfectly thrown. And look at that concentration.
Brady lets it fly. Caught! Gronkowski! Touchdown, Patriots!
That's a good play by Gronkowski.
Watson playing quarterback. We have to change based on what he can do. Watson, strong throw to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Bruce Ellington in traffic. And the Texans take the lead. A 29-yard BB from Watson.
Boy, great pass protection, too, for Watson. After the play fake to Foreman, look at he can just move the safety out of the way with his eyes, McCourty, and then fired in. Looking left, then coming back right over the middle. And Ellington squeezes it.
New England has the one big play to Cooks, 44 yards. The other 12 plays have produced a total of 13 yards. Brady, it's caught. Rob Gronkowski loses the football. Still loose and knocked out of bounds. Yeah, that's what O'Brien added, that he's really smart. He's got the perfect demeanor, very calm. Watson throwing off his back foot. It's intercepted. Stephon Gilmore. And Gilmore's got blockers in front of him. Gilmore cuts it upfield. Huge turnover. That's been an issue the last 2 times these teams have played. Gilmore on the pick.
Yeah, first interception of the year. I'm not sure what Watson is looking at here, as he comes up well short of DeAndre Hopkins. Then the return, smart play right here to get up the field and get 5, 6, maybe even 7 extra yards.
And the pressure was provided by Dietrich Wise, the rookie from Arkansas.
Yeah, Wise has 2 sacks in the first couple of games this year.
First and goal for New England. Fake it. Brady floats into the end zone. Touchdown. Wide open Chris Hogan. 14-10 lead for the Patriots. Watson from the gun. Steps up. Watson throws and makes the connection at the 23 to Tyler Ervin. Just to get rid of the football was an accomplishment. Rivers, 3rd-round pick from Youngstown State, to a torn ACL in training camp. 40-yard attempt. And Fairbairn connects.
Legal this year.
That is.
Yeah, made the game change. All that stuff.
Were there 2 pumps there? 1 pump. Brady loses the football, and it floats into the hands of Clowney. Jadeveon Clowney takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texans.
And whether that's a fumble or an interception doesn't really matter. Ball never hit the ground.
On the field is a fumble. Empty hand coming forward. Recovered by the defense for a touchdown.
Well, Merciless goes around Solder here, and he's going to get Brady from behind. And Clowney had a shot at a touchdown last week against the Bengals. Didn't quite get it done. occupying number 99.
This is now a 3rd and 10 for the Pats. Rush coming. Brady avoids it. Brady throws against the grain. He's got his man, Danny Amendola. But a penalty marker, 2 of them down at midfield. J.J. Watt still looking for his first sack of the season. Brady comfortable in the pocket. Brady pulls the trigger. Look at the separation. Chris Hogan trying to find the angle, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. England.
Hogan's a Houdini. It's twice now that there's been nobody anywhere near him. There's a shadow of Hal, and Hal can't quite get him before he gets to the pylon. Another bust in the secondary has to be by the Texans. The question is, was his knee down before he crosses the plane?
Meanwhile, this drive continues with a first down for New England. Take the running play. They handle the rush. Brady zings it over the middle. Caught by Brandon Cooks. Goodbye. Touchdown, Patriots. 42 yards on the catch and run. 4 penalties on offense, 4 penalties on defense. Watson, jab step. Watson throws on the other side of the field, and the open man is Ryan Griffin. Griffin into New England territory. Watson keeps the play alive. I'm not sure Griffin ever thought he was going to touch the football, and it turns into a 35-yard pass play.
Of Deshaun Watson. Pressure here from Flowers and Guy and Griffin. Most surprised guy.
Watson steps and throws to the end zone. Hauled in by Griffin. Touchdown, Texans. Houston sideline.
He saw the replay on the jumbo board.
Fairbairn. He nails it. The Texans take the lead. Stuck with it. From 36 yards away, Fairbairn pushes it through. And the Texans take a 33-28 lead with 2:24 left to play.
First down.
They rule him down at the 38. 8 catches, 89 yards, and a touchdown. A minute and a half to go. Brady fires to the sideline, and it's caught by Cooks. Out of bounds in Houston territory. 54 seconds left. 3rd and long for New England. Brady. They handle the rush. Brady tosses downfield. Danny Amendola going upstairs for the first down catch. Clock continues to roll. We're down to 40 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Brady, pump. Brady rifles to the corner. Oh, it's caught. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks. Incredible. Tom Brady delivers in the clutch.
Not only a speedster, but a really refined wide receiver. Both feet in, ball controlled all the way through to the ground. Another incredible drive led by Tom Brady.
He's a man.
No kidding.
Going for 2. Brady on target, and it's Cooks again. Brady to Cooks, the headline.
Down and in, quickly to the outside, wisely pushing off, not getting called. 2 points.
What a turn of events.
Yeah, but you called it, Ian. You said.
Houston down by 3. Looking for a miracle. Watson steps up. Watson will let it fly. Hail Mary for Watson to the end zone. Knocked around and intercepted. It's over. Deron Harmon goes down. The New England Patriots rally again.
He's got a 2nd down and 7 with the fake to Miller, who offers the block, and deep he goes. He's got him! Bruce Ellington, right by Logan Ryan. Inside on Byard. 35-yard strike. Watson. Here he goes. Miller, touchdown. Little read option there, Rich. And they cash in on the interception thrown by Marcus Mariota.
Gets more reps, more experience each and every week.
2nd down and 8. Nice deceptive move. Then he goes and checks down. Here's Miller. Room to roam. Lamar Miller. Knocked out of bounds. Curtis Riley. A catch and run takes him inside the 10 to the 9.
Leave and staying after the run.
Texans number 7 and running the ball. 2nd and goal. Touchdown. Hopkins. And it looks like he beat Bryce McCain. Texans 2 straight scores. Foreman remains. 1st and 10. Starting the 2nd quarter. Good blocking by Allen. Touchdown again. Fuller. Rookie quarterback Deshaun Watson is red hot. First and 10, Conklin a block. Nice pass, caught. Walker, grabbed by Hal. 22-yard pickup, put him at the 38 of Houston.
Tied for fewest in the NFL.
They put a lot of money on that offensive line, too. 3 first-round picks. 2nd, 6, Mariota. Look at him fly to the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. 34-yard run. Marcus Mariota.
Suddenly you lose track of the quarterback. Look at Clowney. He seals down inside because he thinks the running back has the ball, and the next thing you know, Marcus Mariota is off to the races.
Clark the block at the left tackle. Pitch ran inside. Hopkins takes 3 to bring him down. Initially, the hit was on him by Byard. Finished off by Walden. 15-yard gain. 1st down to the 24. Barron, who replaced Nick Novak, will try a field goal of 50 yards. He grew up in Hawaii. He puts on 3 right there. He was an all-state football and high school soccer player, and he played high school soccer against Marcus Mariota.
This Tennessee offense to decide how many touches to give Murray and how many touches to give.
With the 1st and 10, Mariota. And he's got him. Nice catch, good throw. It's Matthews, heavily covered by Jonathan Joseph.
The goal situations, they have come away with points.
Dennis Kelly, the extra tackle. Henry remains. 1st and goal. Mariota, merciless, hot on his heels to the pylon, and touchdown. Got it. 2-yard touchdown run, the 2nd touchdown run today by Marcus Mariota.
I think they take on the personality and the temperament of their head coach. There is no quit in the Titans.
Thompson just elevated off the practice squad earlier this week. Takes it from the goal line, finds a seam, and takes his way to the 42. Tackle made by LaShawn Sims on a 42-yard return by newly activated Chris Thompson. 45-yard PI. Watson, touchdown. 1 yard. 5 Texan possessions. 5 consecutive scores. Three timeouts and 1st and 10. Mariota for Matthews, and a collision and a pick. 2nd today, Andre Hill. 2nd and 10. Great footwork. Picked off. Nice interception. Watson, Hopkins, 1st down. Defended by Sims, gain of 4. Move the chains down to the 23 of the Titans.
Stack alignment up top. You got to have a 3-on-2 that way. They don't.
Watson, Fuller, touchdown, beating Sims. Fuller's got his second touchdown pass of the day in his season debut. 1st and 10. 4 touchdowns that Watson has accounted for today. Little option here. Ellington. Former 49er Byard, along with Walden, bring him down. 2nd down and goal at the 8.
Went to the University of Kansas.
Well, it's commonly referred to as the Harvard of the Midwest. And here comes Watson, and he finds Miller.
Here's number 5.
Just tied the rookie quarterback record. Miller with the touchdown. That is his 2nd today. 1 through the air, 1 on the ground, 8-yard touchdown pass. 4th touchdown pass today by the rookie Watson. Castle. Intercepted by Gilchrist. Marcus Gilchrist, the former Jet starter, won the Lou Groza Award, best kicker in college football in 2015. Right down the middle from the near hash on an angle, 40-yarder. The lead is extended by Houston, 47-14. They made it after 1 half. As it turned out, opening game here in a loss to Jacksonville. 1st and 10, Matt Castle. Intercepted. It's picked up by Cole. Dylan Cole to the house.
There's an interception, and Walker, he kind of ducks at the last second. Doesn't think the ball is for him, and Matt Castle throws the ball.
Wasn't even a starter at USC, and he was a Belichick favorite. 2nd and 3. Look out!
There's Clowney.
Clowney! And maybe a fumble. Maybe a fumble. It was 3 straight Tennessee Titan turnovers.
On the left tackle, Lewan, he comes around, and Matt Castle never feels him as he strips that ball and gets it on the ground. They didn't play well defensively early, but they played better here the last couple weeks.
3 straight turnovers here for Tennessee as they start this one with a handoff from Matt Castle and a gain of 3. And not a whole lot there, and that will be the ball game. 2-2 Houston, 2-2 Tennessee, and a big day for rookie Deshaun Watson.
This season, got a great group to work with. 3rd and 7. Smith checking. He can run if he so chooses. Instead, he finds the open man, and that's DeMarcus Robinson who gets free. So Smith extending the play. 3 receivers to the right side. Smith looks over the middle, and to the left side he goes, and that is caught by Travis Kelce.
Missed last season, back surgeries, and he's got to be thinking, here we go again.
Now they have Chris Thompson on a sweep, and he'll pick up a 1st down and a lot more. So it's 2nd down and 8 now from the 45-yard line. Play action. Watson fires. That's caught. That'll be a 1st down. Ryan Griffin.
Got a little heated.
Kelsey's been involved in a few things over the years as Butker from 42 yards bangs it straight down the middle. 5 conversions on 3rd down. They've all been 3rd and medium or long. Now Hunt finally gets free, but a flag is down. Wouldn't you know it? Smith on a 3rd and 4. Rolling and looking and firing, and that's Charkandrick West for the touchdown. So the 3rd down back who comes in on 3rd down for Hunt. His son has not had the ball very much tonight because Kansas City has dominated. And this is Foreman again. Now the ball is out. Did they rule it down or not? And at the moment, they are saying it is a fumble and a recovery on to get Butker. This is a 41-yard attempt for the rookie. And that one is good with 4:17 to play in the half.
In college.
2nd down and goal. Play action. Watson fires, and that is a flag and a touchdown. For the moment, it's Hopkins. Of course, the minute you mentioned he hasn't caught one, he has now, but let's see about the penalty. Texans, it's 1st and goal.
Smith gets it off to West. Can he get into the end zone again? Yes, he does. His second touchdown. So how about that? It's all about Kareem Hunt coming into the game, getting a chance to at least tack on 3. As Watson retreats, look out from behind, and they have him in the grasp and sack him at the 40-yard line. Big conversion here. Fakes the throw, rolling, throwing, caught, and it's a touchdown. Will Fuller.
He did.
So at this point in the game, almost a must conversion on 4th down, and they get the touchdown to boot. 12 of the Chiefs on 3rd down, and most of them 3rd and long, as is the case here.
Wow.
And Smith goes deep downfield and open and pulling it in. Tyreek Hill at the 22-yard line.
He's been looking for a quarterback every year, hasn't he?
2nd and 6. Watson throwing deep downfield, and it is caught. Will Fuller, touchdown. Terrence Mitchell all over him, but he's still able to haul it in 48 yards.
Way around, and Deshaun Watson is going to make him miss to buy just enough time to find his guy deep across the middle, and there he is. Will Fuller has been, now that is his 4th touchdown. Boy, there's a good battle going on, but I don't think that was interference, but that was all Watson as we have seen him do.
Ten TD passes now.
That we get into late in the game, here he goes.
2nd and 8. Thomas to the end zone. Touchdown. DeAnthony Thomas. Boy, we showed you that thing before where Andy Reid and all the plays he's got. I mean, he's going all the way through the playbook tonight. So Leckler into punt. This will be his 4th of the night. Hill is back to accept it. 18-yard line. Avoids the first guy. It's around the corner. Down the sideline he goes with blocking. Inside the 30, Tyreek Hill. Sooner or later, he'll pull this off. 52-yard kick and an 82-yard return for the big play guy.
It is just electric. 23 miles an hour almost. And he has this funny little habit of waving his hand as he's running down the field. I guess maybe that's what happens when you go that fast. You got to. Here we go. Watch his hand just kind of windmill around here. I think that's how he turns left, or he's giving a signal or something. It's a remarkable return, man. Remarkable.
Francisco. Take all the time off the clock. Colquitt, whose dad earned a couple of Super Bowl rings as a punter with Pittsburgh in the 70s. This is Will Fuller.
Speaking of speed.
Yeah. And Fuller able to turn it up down the sideline, and it's Colquitt who knocks him down at the 40-yard line.
Will Fuller, who is 4'3", and Bill O'Brien recruiting him at Penn State, knew all about this young man, but watch Colquitt here at the end of this getting blocked. And at first I thought it was a face mask to be able to get him hooked around like that, but I don't think it was. He kind of got his hand on the ball. Great play by Colquitt. Watch 2 of his star players go off so early in this game.
3-man rush. Deep downfield, and it is a touchdown. Hopkins in a ton of traffic beats Mitchell for the score.
Stands the situation, just keep it in front of you. But being in front doesn't necessarily work when you get to going above the rim for that former college basketball player. Played football and basketball at Clemson.
Thought maybe that was a throwout game. Turned out not to be. 49-yard attempt. And they have found a gem in this Butker, the team facilities cafeteria worker. Check worth about $27K. And Watson launches one to the end zone. A jump ball there caught at the 1-yard line. And that's Anderson, the tight end.
End zone. They got guys that can just go up and sky over. Do you know how hard that catch is right there? And then land. He just got above everybody.
5 ticks remaining. And he's going to float this one to Hopkins for a touchdown as time runs out. But that is going to be a 5th touchdown pass tonight. 3 other guys did it. Last was Jameis Winston, and he'll run that in for a 2-point conversion. So the game is over, but it turns out to be a 1-possession game. 8-point differential. Kansas City goes to 5-0.
Renato Giacomini now in his 10th season. 1st and 10, Watson back to the air to Ryan Griffin into Cleveland territory. All the way out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 18 for the Texans tight end.
Getting guys in the right place.
Texans going no huddle on 1st and 10. Lamar Miller's got some room. And Lamar Miller stretches out to the 30-yard line. And this attempt is from 40 yards to give the Texans the lead. Kick on the way. And he is good. Sets up 3rd down and 6. Browns 3rd worst in the NFL in 3rd downs this year. Hogan will keep it. He's got good legs, and he's tackled right at the chains. And with that spot, that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. And they're bringing it off the corner. Hogan gets it out quickly, completes it to Williams, who slips a tackle. He's got the 1st down and more. Kason Williams across the 35-yard line for a gain of 17, but there is a flag down on the field.
Same thing for Zane Gonzalez.
All 3 of his misses have been wide left. This one is good. He's ringing a Houston area code, and that's how he got drafted. And Watson looking to the air on 1st down, completes it to DeAndre Hopkins for a 1st down. Foreman again, the running back on 2nd and 7. Watson to Griffin for a 1st down. Griffin across midfield. 2 big plays for Ryan Griffin in this 1st quarter. The latest goes for 21 yards.
As a quarterback, when you're trying to draw them off with your voice, you got to make sure you don't jerk and make that move where you're the guy who's in the flag.
Ogunjobi, the guilty party. Watson deep for 4. Touchdown, Texans. A 39-yard touchdown, the 5th of the year for Will Fuller.
Cleveland Browns.
On 2nd and 5. Play action. Hogan deep for Treggs at midfield, feet down, and that is a catch for Treggs. A gain of 20, and that is the end of the 1st quarter.
There. I didn't know we were allowed to go into the stand.
Crowell in trouble, spins away from Scarlett, now trying to reverse field. Crowell with a blocker in front, and Crowell slips at the 30-yard line. Hogan to the air, intercepted, too high for Duke Johnson, and it's Joseph off to the races, nobody near him. Jonathan Joseph will walk into the end zone, pick 6 for Houston.
On 1st down, Kevin Hogan was a little high, and the pass rush back into his face. His right tackle, Sean Coleman, gets walked backwards, and that ball just sails a little high. The first time, it just fell to the ground. The second time, Jonathan Joseph was there.
3rd and 2. Empty backfield for Hogan. Again, good protection. Hogan deep down the sideline looking for Duke Johnson. Picked off. Dylan Cole. 2nd interception for Hogan. And Cole returns it to the 26-yard line. There is a flag down at the 24. Another look.
And time in the pocket. You know, you've got that time because Jadeveon Clowney's on the sideline. We talk about out-muscling him. So Cole's running fine right here. Gets hit.
And then he grabs his left leg.
Right behind the hamstring. So it's not grabbing at the knee. Or, you know, a guy who's getting to play a little more, one of your core special teams guys. So Larry Izzo, who is the special teams coach, 2 is normally a rundown. Then they've spread them out where they're trying to get guys out of the box so that they can run the ball. But here's a pass.
Hogan steps up, trying to get away. Clowney missed him from behind. Hogan still running, and Hogan is hit hard and hit short of the chains. 3rd down and 1. Foreman has a big hole. Deontay Foreman with only Peppers back deep. Foreman is down short of the goal line. First and goal for the Texans. A 39-yard run for Foreman. That's a career long. Braxton Miller in motion. They flip it to him. Miller, touchdown! The Ohio State product scores against the Browns. His first touchdown of the season. They're 1 for 3 on 2-point conversions this season. Watson on the move, throws it, and it's caught by Griffin for 2. There are multiple flags down on the play with a halftime lead.
And the one thing the Texans have always had is a stout defense for that second half.
And here is a sack as Watson goes down. Myles Garrett getting in the back, a loss of 8 on the play.
Come on, 28. Oh, he just missed it.
Pressure coming from Gilchrist. Hogan gets away, but not the second time. It's Ufamba Kamalu with his first NFL sack of the season, I should say, second of his career.
One of these defensive backs bites up trying to get an interception.
Could have made a case for Bill O'Brien calling a timeout before that play. Instead, it's picked by Joseph again. His second of the day, and now 11 seconds to go. The Texans get the ball back.
To pattern read, and you saw Coach kind of push off there at the end. Instead of pushing off, plant your foot in the ground and really make a comeback. You try and run a deep out from the other hash. That's a long throw. Joseph knows it. He's trying to tightrope and stay in bounds so he can get his...
Of the Browns and the Texans, including Kareem Jackson, the man you just saw, who played at Alabama. This is Lamar Miller, who went to Miami. And he's out of bounds at the 44-yard line. That's good for a Houston first down.
6 of them, you can run against that.
Watson to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, DeAndre Hopkins. His 6th of the season. And for the 4th straight game, the Texans have scored at least 30 points.
X-Men, where he can change shape and mold and move and do that kind of stuff.
Watson play fake. Fires downfield, intercepted. Picked off by McCourty. His 3rd interception of the season at the 30. McCourty to the sideline. McCourty with a pick 6. Jason McCourty. One of the few bright spots for the Browns this season.
To do is get your hips turned around, which he does. So, and he just kind of overthrows this ball. And the reason he overthrows it, number 95, Myles Garrett, is closing in on him. Watch Myles Garrett accelerate right there. And then, you know, that's a pretty nice little hit right there.
No idea what those numbers mean, though. Hogan back to the end zone, and this time it is caught for the touchdown by Seth DeValve. The second-year tight end at Princeton has his first touchdown of the season.
Fake to Miller, who blocks Freeney, going deep. Oh, he's got Fuller! That is a touchdown! No flags, 59-yard strike. What a throw and a run by the fleet-footed Will Fuller.
And play action gets it done. You look at Earl Thomas, he steps up, and once he steps up, he can't recover quickly enough for the speedy Will Fuller.
Giacomini with the block, and outside they go with another catch, this time on the fly. It is Hopkins. Intercepted, picked off by Thomas. Earl Thomas with the foot race. Brown won't get him. That will be 6. No flags. Touchdown.
Earl Thomas. DeAndre Hopkins said this is the best safety in football. He is reading the eyes of the quarterback the entire way. He knows where Deshaun Watson wants to throw the football. To DeAndre Hopkins inside on the slot against Richard Sherman. Houston.
Watson on 1st and 10 with plenty of time and on the money and reeled in. Hopkins gets it. Lamar Miller, nice blocking ahead. Giacomini gave him one. The fullback Frosch gives him one. He's down near the 5. With a first and goal run right here, Miller slices into the end zone for a Texan touchdown.
This in the hole.
3rd down and 2. Looping it long. Oh, what a catch made by Lockett. He was working on Kareem Jackson. What a grab. 39-yard line of Houston, a 27-yard pickup.
Kareem Jackson are to their advantage, regardless of whether it's ball winner in this situation, Tyler Lockett. Russell Wilson has always thrown a pretty deep ball.
5 in the secondary with a 2nd down and 10 for Wilson. Here comes Clowney, who was knocked off that time. Time for Wilson to the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. Richardson. Wilson kept it alive. No yellow on the field. Touchdown, Seattle. Wilson to extend the play.
But just watch the effort by Russell Wilson. Once he spins out, he's got the wherewithal to keep the ball in a throwing position, keep his eyes down the field, and find a wide open Paul Richardson in the end zone. And this is where Russell Wilson is so special and so unique.
Brown with a block, and there he goes down. Hit hard on the play. Michael Bennett, the 2-time Pro Bowler. That's a sack.
For the communication.
2nd and 12. Into the nickel. Has to get to the 37. Has the first down and then some. Deshaun Watson, the #1 rushing quarterback in the NFL right now.
Bill O'Brien is in his rookie quarterback.
4th and 1.
He got it.
Clark around the waist. It's a gain of 2. And the running back, Lamar Miller, squirms his way for the first to the 46-yard line. With a 2nd down and 10, Deshaun Watson going deep to the side. What a catch! Hopkins grabs it. Sherman defending and put him to the 22-yard line of Seattle.
Cornerback like Richard Sherman, he's in great position. And then the quarterback just simply throws the ball behind the shoulder. Poise and patience in the pocket.
2nd down 8, a lot of misdirection. Watson to the end zone, caught for a touchdown. Sherman beaten by Will Fuller. His 2nd touchdown reception today.
Going on in the backfield before he even sets up to throw the football. You think it's going to be a screen, a little swing pass, and then he comes all the way back across the field and finds Will Fuller in the corner of the end zone. And Richard Sherman gets turned around thinking that Fuller.
3rd in rush yardage. 2nd down and 8. Lacey with the block. Maneuvering niftily is Wilson. Heaving it deep. Caught! At the 10. Johnson was beaten, and what a catch made by McAvoy. Tanner McAvoy. First catch of the season. Well, 1st and goal at the 7. Lacey is in there. Wilson. Touchdown. For the 2nd time today, receiver Paul Richardson.
Ball starts.
1 timeout remaining for Houston. 2nd down and 5. He maneuvers well, and he throws to Hopkins. Will Hoyt among others there. That is a catch. They'll put him at the 41-yard line, a 22-yard scrambling throw. 1st and 10, 1 timeout. Watson pocket, crumbles. Wow. Whacked from behind, hit by a couple. Looked like the sack may have gone to Jones. Foreman, the rookie out of Texas, in for the first time as a back. They need the 24.
We're even running for it.
He wants a block, and that's exactly what he got. Alfred Blue is the one to make the block. They're very close to a first down. Watson. Rawls remains. We have the 2nd down and 10. And down the middle, here they go. This is the fullback, Trey Madden. Wide open and being chased. Joseph from behind. How do you like that? First catch of the season.
Unnoticed. I mean, he's wide open with plenty of green grass in front of him. Well, that is a great, a lot of credit for winning the division in back-to-back years playing multiple quarterbacks.
He dances by one defender, and it's intercepted again. This is Richard Sherman following blocks and down to the 16. Tackled by Martin, the center.
They make you earn it in the fourth quarter.
Miller in the backfield, 1st and 10. Looking for Hopkins. He has beaten the rookie again. Griffin defending and makes the tackle. But the game, the catch and run, last team to win October of 2011. 2nd down, 11. And caught at the 2-yard line. Another great catch by Fuller. What a grab.
Oh, you like this one-on-one up top.
Watson was looking at it. Slides away again. Throws for a touchdown. Caught by Miller. 2-yard strike. Texans on top.
Watch him get spun around right here. And then he has the wherewithal to tuck the ball away and not panic and find his running back, Lamar Miller, waiting in the end zone. I mean, not a lot of quarterbacks can make that type of play. Guy just can't squeeze it.
2 tight ends. Rolls in the backfield. 2nd down, 10. Going deep. Oh, and he's got him. Lockett. Ushered out of bounds by Gilchrist. Big play right there by Seattle. Down to the 20-yard line of the Texans.
You get with the linebackers. Russell Wilson gets his head back around, and Tyler Lockett, he starts to the post and then he works back to the corner. He is wide open.
Rolls in, nickel secondary, 3rd and 8. Wilson, and caught. Richardson, he was working on Kevin Johnson. The catch to the 10, they got the 1st down. Lacey is in, the fake there to the end zone. Touchdown! Jimmy Graham. 2nd down, 7. Hopkins looking for a block. Giacomini gives it to him. He also got one from Martin, and there he goes! It's a foot race, and he is in for the lead! Flag thrown back at the 21. It's against Seattle, counted a 72-yard catch and run by DeAndre Hopkins.
Well, look at the blocks out in front. You see the right guard and tackle. You see the slot receiver, Bruce Ellington, and then this is what you want if you're a Texans fan.
Spins away again, got away from Lamar Houston, who gets back up, can't bring him down. He's got the 1st down. There goes Russell Wilson to the 20-yard line. 11, and right there, 21 yards.
And the Texans have been hurt by quarterback runs. It's the hidden yards. Look at him kick through that tackle right there. They're giving up about 20 yards a game. That's a couple 1st downs a week. Look at Russell Wilson. He pulls it down. It looks like a running back. He's extremely smart when he runs with the football. He knows how and when to slide.
Hand signal there by Russell Wilson, 1st and 10. Intercepted! Picked off by Marcus Williams. Big time pick. He's out of bounds at the 8. Watson, Miller, and he goes for about 2. Shy of the 1st to the 27. With Rawls in the backfield, 1st and 10 for Russell Wilson. Look at the time. Sidestepping and throwing. Richardson, what a catch! Beating Gilchrist, bouncing back up. He's down at the 33. Paul Richardson does it again. 47-yard completion.
Richardson, he just out jumps Gilchrist. Just a terrific effort. Look at the leaping ability of Paul Richardson.
2 minutes, they run off 10 seconds. 1st and 15. Wilson again. And this time Lockett right in front of Williams.
That's a smart play by Lockett. He sprints to the middle of the field to help the officials spot the ball. Good alert play by Lockett.
10. Balls in the backfield. Wilson. Caught, touchdown! Graham!
I mean, I have no idea what Gilchrist, the safety's doing. He's running over the top, and they turn Jimmy Graham loose right down the middle. And as a quarterback, the quickest way to the end zone is right down the middle of the field to the tight end. It's also directly in the vision of Russell Wilson.
Watson. Frank Clark. Sheldon Richardson. Timeout, 16 seconds, 5th Seattle sack today.
Let them complete the ball underneath.
4-man rush, 2nd down and 20.
There it is.
Going deep and intercepted by Sherman. Seattle's going to win it. 2nd interception today. Sherman picks off his 2nd.
On 2nd and 6. Or again. This time going nowhere. May have even lost a yard back to the 11-yard line. Still in the backfield. Play fake to him. Brissett going to go for it all down the middle of the field for T.Y. Hilton. Touchdown! $45 yards.
Brissett with plenty of time after getting the play fake, stepping into his throw, leading him to the middle of the field where now the safety has vacated the middle of the field.
Savage stepping up, throwing, and incomplete at the 40-yard line. Rashawn Melvin broke up the pass.
Or you try and put it in a place where your guy can hopefully make a play, and right now the Colts are dialed in with their coverage.
Quan Bray at the 25 and down immediately. Special teams all over him, led by Chris Thompson. Brissett, quick pass incomplete across the 30. Off the hands of T.Y. Hilton. He couldn't hold on.
It's still there. Different guy pulling the trigger at quarterback, however.
On 3rd and 5, Savage. Wide open on the far side. Lamar Miller with room to run. Midfield, 45 and out of bounds.
Because of that, you get caught in the wash, and you're not able to keep up that distance.
Gore. Outside, nobody there. He's got running room. 45-yard line.
Also dropped into zone. This time it looks like going more of a cover 2 and rushing 4.
Savage lets it go. Sideline pass almost intercepted by the Colts on the far side of the field. Pierre Desir had his hands on it.
Series, they've picked it up in the running game and see if they can't capitalize with a play action.
Marlon Mack goes nowhere. Closing from the near side was Kareem Jackson, the cornerback. 2nd and 12. Brissett down the sideline, has a man open, and that's complete. T.Y. Hilton. His 2nd catch of the day, and it's a good one.
How it freezes the safety. You get the linebackers to hold a little bit, but it's a cover 2 shot. So when you get cover 2 shot, you have a corner that's playing low.
Big history. He is a marvel. This is from 22 yards out, and it is good.
Colts have had a nice mix. You get that play action pass going. They've got to find a way to start accumulating some first downs.
Savage, and wide open in the middle of the field is Fuller, and Fuller inside the 45-yard line. Under 3.5 to play. Savage to throw again. Got hit from behind and lost the football. And it appears to have been covered by the Texans.
Davenport, at least instead of pouting about it, he's on top of things and able to jump on the ball and not be a double negative on one play. You can utilize the entire field.
Brissett under pressure, got hit, loose ball. Houston gonna get a touchdown out of this. Lamar Houston to the end zone.
Brissett for hanging on to the ball too long as he's looking down the field. The Texans are going to bring pressure. They rush 6, only drop 5 into coverage, and when you see 6 guys are coming, you've got to get rid of the ball. It's. I understand looking down the field. I understand the situation that you're in. You don't have enough guys out in the route, and for Houston.
And his defense has forced 11 fumbles this year. That's the most in the NFL. Brissett trying to get away, and he can't. He'll go down. And Eddie Pleasant at the bottom of that pile.
The shot in the back, just not getting any kind of rhythm so far with Tom Savage.
Miller breaking free. up the middle, across the 40 to the 41-yard line, and a first down. So the Colts from the 5. Brissett under pressure, gonna run. Out across the 15 and out of bounds.
Play down the field.
2nd and 9. Brissett going down. Jadebi and Clowney, Benardrick, McKinney. That pass is complete. Hilton, 50. Cuts it back inside the 35-yard line. And he continues to go. Let's see if he was whistled down. I believe he was whistled down at about the 33, but he's celebrating a touchdown. Play by T.Y. Hilton.
There was no whistle, and it wasn't.
After reviewing the play, the ruling of the field stands as called. Touchdown.
Savage on the move, throwing back across his body, and incomplete.
That's right, and he's got off coverage.
Going to throw it deep down the sideline. It is incomplete. Penalty marker. Penalty. Advances the ball to the 47. Gore, left side, running room, gets a first down. A season long for Vinatieri. On its way. I'd say he's a future Hall of Famer, wouldn't you? Savage steps up, throws, Miller out of the backfield, shakes a tackler across midfield. And to the 46 of the Colts for a first down.
Field and get a touchdown.
Savage stepping up again, going for it all. End zone. Touchdown, Hopkins.
A bit, allowing the safety to come over the top. Watch his head there. The first couple steps, he's looking down the middle of the field because he knows he has a post on the backside by Fuller. That holds the safety in the middle of the field, which allows him to get his head over to the side and get Hopkins one-on-one down the sideline on a double move, a little out and up by Hopkins. Accurate throw.
Brissett with time, throwing on the slant, incomplete. Doyle wants a call. There is no flag on the field. He's got to do it in a hurry, and he got it off. And hands it off to Miller. And Miller with running room. Miller close to midfield. He'll have a first down when we come back from the 2-minute warning. 1:55 on the clock. Savage. Savage throwing, and inside the 40-yard line is complete to Steven Anderson, the tight end. Anderson. Savage throwing it, caught. Penalty marker is down as he comes down inside the 25-yard line. 1:15 on the clock. Savage looking left, throwing left. That's complete to about the 16, 17-yard line. Clock continues to move. The field. Savage over the middle. Catch complete at the 10-yard line, and down to the 7th is DeAndre Hopkins. Savage throwing this side of the field, incomplete, not out of bounds.
Middle of the field, otherwise you take your one-on-one to the corner.
Savage throwing backside of the end zone, too far, incomplete. Savage. This side incomplete at the goal line.
Down at the bottom.
Here's the game. Savage under pressure, had it batted away. The loose ball is batted around. The Colts cover it, and the Colts are going to win it. Barkevius Mingo recovered the ball, and Jabal Sheard applied the hit.
for Deshaun Watson. They lost 20-14. Disappointing performance at home against Indianapolis. Savage loses the football. It is trying to be scooped up, knocked around, and the Rams have it. Longacre eventually comes up with it.
With 5 sacks on the season as he just went right through Xavier Su'a-Filo.
It was Connor Barwin, the former Texan, who had the first chance at scooping it up. We'll see 6 offensive linemen for Houston. They'll give you some funky formations. On a give, Miller using the speed. Former track standout at the University of Miami crosses midfield. Touchdowns last season. 3rd and 3 for Houston. Savage, protection holds up, floats it to the outside. He's got DeAndre Hopkins for a first down.
Get that crack for the first down.
And the first down of the day for the Rams, who come in ranked 3rd in total offense. Goff didn't fake out anybody, including Jadeveon Clowney. He tosses Goff to the turf. Rams have it with a 1st and 5. Offense has not gotten in gear. Goff. Toss it to Gurley. He's got room. Todd Gurley's got speed. Gurley down the sideline. Tripped up by Kevin Johnson. Side of the field. 43 yards on the catch and run.
Well, a little action on the jet sweep by Austin drew the defense to the wide side of the field, and then perfectly executed screen pass.
The rest of the team, they can create some other things off of that action. It's Gurley. Todd Gurley taking it to the perimeter. He has already cracked 100 points on the season. And this one is good for LA. On 3rd down. We approach 9 minutes to go in this 2nd quarter. Savage. Downfield. It's caught. And it's Steven Anderson for a first down. The backup quarterback in this league. Yeah, obviously, then other options open up depending upon how well you play. Savage on time to Hopkins. Tremaine Johnson with the tackle. Savage with a good throw. Got rid of it quickly for 18 yards to Hopkins. This is a 3rd and 4 for Houston. Miller in the backfield. Savage. He hits Ellington. Ellington takes it the distance. Touchdown, Texans. A big strike from Savage to Ellington. 26 yards. Never have to worry about that. It's all about how we start. Can't get down 14-0. A fake. Hecker on a toss. And Cooper is there. Is it enough?
Now it looks like he's about a yard short.
Rams 40.
Is that Lieutenant Drummond?
Was it? Was it Mr. Drummond from Different Strokes? Lamar Miller, the zigzag. Miller, strong run across the 20-yard line. After the spot foul, Savage. Intercepted! Mark Barron. Costly turnover by Houston.
Well, Mark Barron, a former...
Greg Zuerlein has a 56-yard field goal this season. And the Rams are on the move. Robert Woods with the catch from the 46. Sammy Watkins is back on the field for Los Angeles. Goff looked in that direction. Instead, throws over the middle. Hauled in by Higbee. First down inside the Houston 40. He's got a cannon leg. Rams looking for the lead. Zuerlein. He's got it. He is being held accountable. Leadership. Everybody's pushing for one another. Savage on 2nd and long. Rainbow down the sideline. DeAndre Hopkins. Clean catch.
He's awesome with his feet along the sideline as he's going to go out of bounds. Watch his feet here. Left foot in. Right foot drags the toe. Good for 32 yards.
America's worst friendly fire incident. 60 minutes tonight. Play action from Goff. Goff, deep ball. Robert Woods, he's got it! Robert Woods, he is gone! Touchdown Rams, 94 yards.
Play action passing has been real good for Jared Goff and the Rams. They're going to fake the draw play to Gurley, and then the bottom of the screen, a nice post route by Robert Woods. And in talking to Matt LaFleur, offensive coordinator, about Woods after he ran that.
Gurley is back in there for L.A. We're down to 2:10 remaining in the third. 16-7, Rams in front. Goff fires to the open man. It's Sammy Watkins. Fake it. Toss it underneath. Watkins has blockers. Watkins works his way to the end zone. Sammy Watkins. Touchdown Rams.
As he blocks two men. Watch number 77 after Watkins makes this catch. He gets number 40 Williams and then Gilchrist. Question I have, though, how far down the field was Whitworth when Watkins made this catch?
23 points for the Rams. Team averaging 32.9. Savage loses the football. He was blown up on the play. Walker comes away with it.
2 fumbles and an interception. Watch number 50, totally unblocked.
.124 to go in the third. Goff, play fake. On a dump off from Woods. Robert Woods, he's got the angle. Woods spins into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. L.A. is pouring it on.
Really great creativity. Look at Woods faking the end around and then coming back to the outside. That shows you his quickness, speed, and there's the agility to get into the end zone.
Point. First and 20 for the Rams. Gurley. One cut and go. Gurley tripped up. Todd Gurley leads the NFC in yards from scrimmage.
I think.
What about SI? Said Ignatius. Field goal is good for Zerline to add to the Rams lead. Texans haven't had the same starting quarterback for all 16 games since Matt Schaub did it in 2012. Savage sets up a deep ball. A rainbow is caught by Hopkins against Kayvon Webster. Play clock down to 1. Savage intercepted. It's picked off by Countess. And another Houston turnover. 9 for Los Angeles. Under 4 minutes to go. Give it to Dunbar. He's got room. Dunbar met by Drummond on the outside. 3rd and 3 for the Rams. Come up on 2 minutes to play. Dunbar, first down. And goes down as he crossed the 45-yard line.
Savage takes the snap in his end zone. And now he throws over the middle, and it's caught out at the 11-yard line by Van Utah. New set of downs. From the 21, it's Foreman, his first carry. Ball comes loose, and the Texans recover. Ellington fell on it. 18! Texans must get to the 44 for a first down. Savage throws, and it's complete. They pick up the first down. It's Braxton Miller. Play of the drive for Houston. 2nd down and 5. With time winding down in this first quarter, it's Miller. Lamar Miller all the way down to the Cardinals' 5-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 7. Savage from the shotgun. Moving to his right, directing traffic. And then he throws to the end zone. Touchdown! Lamar Miller.
Down the bottom of your screen, working on Damian Buchanan, who's not a great cover guy. And really, you know, as a defender, you want to be able to push him out of bounds. But Lamar does a good job tightrope in that area. And then the throw is good. The catch is really good. I don't know. Kenny, was his left foot out of bounds there? I know that the official was looking.
2nd down and 14. Gabbert to Fitzgerald for a first down. Man, what a catch.
This is vintage Larry.
2nd down and 5 for Tom Savage. And the Texans. Savage 6 for 6. With a touchdown pass to Lamar Miller. Lost the football as he was hit. Cardinals have recovered.
Off the edge, 36. And Buddha is not a big guy. He's about 5'9", plays really fast. That is an outstanding rush move to get underneath at right tackle there and being ball aware. I love blitzers that not only try to make tackles that go for the ball, clear recovery.
Empty backfield, Adrian Peterson split out to the left on second down and 13. Fitzgerald makes the catch. He completes the process. Touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald.
I guess there's nothing wrong with this thumb. What a catch. Puts Kevin Johnson in a tough situation. Man to man, all that grass out to the sideline. My guy is bigger than your guy. He's a Hall of Fame, and this is a great throw. The touch on this ball is fantastic, and the Cardinals get into the end zone. Much needed.
We're still excited to be here.
Absolutely we are.
Second down and 8. Savage throws, deflected, and they picked off by Patrick Peterson. Inside the 20, out of bounds at the 15. Sends the ball up towards the stand. Second Houston Texans turnover this quarter.
Tips and overthrows are a killer for offenses, and this is a pass. Good defense by Buchanan and Patrick Peterson with the one-handed. That's nice. That's nice.
Second down and 6 from the Texans' 11-yard line. Gabbert to the end zone. And the Cardinals take the lead. Ricky Seals-Jones. The history of this franchise.
Playing receiver, Kenny.
Did I? I play receiver up here in the booth next to my DB. On second and 2, a first down and more to the 25-yard line. It's Bruce Ellington. Good. Play clock at 1. Texans get the snap off in time. And it's another first down and more for Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins finally taken down at the 28-yard line by Antoine Bethea, a 34-yard catch and run. Play today for the Texans on offense from the Cardinals 28 on first down. Savage looking for Hopkins. He makes the catch for a Texans touchdown.
Up right here. Patrick Peterson again in great position, but DeAndre Hopkins is so strong at the top of his route. He stays in the fight. If ball's good, you know it's going to be delivered inside. Patrick Peterson falls off at the last second. 2 big plays on this drive. One of them, touchdown.
First down and 25. Empty backfield. Gabbert steps up on first and 25. He'll take off. Gabbert gains 11.
J.J. Nelson gets a catch for not getting a catch.
Now Gabbert, pump fake on first down. Now he throws. What a catch! Into the end zone for a touchdown. His second today, Ricky Seals-Jones.
Why hasn't this kid had any catches this year? Are you kidding me? This is a fantastic catch.
Out of the Packers, the Pro Bowl back in 2010. Third down and 8. Savage moving to his right. He was under pressure. He fires, and it's caught inside the 5-yard line by the tight end, Steven Anderson.
Oh, man. On the right tackle, reduces his shoulder, avoids it, and, you know, sometimes you think, don't put the ball in harm's way. He puts it in harm's way, and his receiver goes and makes a great catch for him, tight end.
It's Foreman. Deontay Foreman is in for a Texans touchdown.
There you go, Kenny.
From the Arizona 34. Savage with the inside handoff to Foreman. Deontay Foreman inside the 10 to the end zone. Touchdown! And Foreman is hurt. Foreman shaken up after scoring his second touchdown today and second of his NFL career.
Here. Come down and get that. I'm sorry, that was Braxton Miller that got that block. I thought that was 12 on the outside. And
Second down at 15. Dameron's pass is picked off. Intercepted by Eddie Pleasant. 3 touchdown passes. He's thrown for 243 yards. First and 10 from the Texans, 40. Intercepted! Second straight possession with an interception. It's Andre Howell. And that will do it. He was playing well through the first 3 quarters, Rondé.
He really was, Kenny.
They bring Kendall Lamb in as an extra blocker. And Savage tight spiral on target. DeAndre Hopkins shoved out of bounds out at the 36-yard line. Even splitting time with Deontay Foreman, the rookie out of Texas, but he blew out an Achilles last week in their win against Arizona. Savage on target, and it's Bruce Ellington. Ravens crowding the line of scrimmage. They rush 5. Savage with time, going for Hopkins, and a flag thrown. Tight coverage on Brandon Carr. That flag is likely on Brandon. On second and goal, Miller barely touched as he goes into the end zone for a Houston touchdown. Third and 1, they go to a pass and a good catch by Wallace on a ball thrown behind him. And Wallace into Houston territory to the 42-yard line. Houston on offense for the second time. They've already marched 90 yards for a touchdown. Here they go again. Lamar Miller, starting from his 10, took it out to the 28-yard line and a first down.
Polanco is checked in at left guard. That doesn't help matters.
The way they played last week in Green Bay without Stanley, and right away Flacco is sacked, and there is a flag down as well. Jay Fedorowicz has had an injury-filled season, 7 games missed with a concussion, and there's Suggs slamming Savage to the turf back inside the 10-yard line. Drop one that stopped about 2 inches from the goal line in Green Bay. There's a fake. Cook throws, and it is caught for a first down.
Oh, he just picks the ball up and throws it to Moore. A good receiver and a great special teams man. And Marcus Williams, number 40, did not expect it. Jerry Rosberg, the special teams coach.
There's John Harbaugh, special teams coach in his past in Philadelphia. Buck Allen getting shoved to the goal line. And is he in the end zone? Yes, touchdown, Baltimore.
Former USC Trojan with help from all kinds of teammates will not quit. That's old school Raven football. I love it. Look at the effort by Allen. Here comes Stanley. Here comes Max Williams. There's Jensen. That looked like the longest yard. Yes. That's how it's done. Good effort by Baltimore.
They got 22 yards on the fake punt. Allen, the 10-yard touchdown.
Early on, the Houston's got a lot to be excited about.
A lot to look forward to. ACL injury out for about 9 months, they say. Savage on target to Braxton Miller for a first down at the 48. And Savage said, yep, the coach is right. It is time for me to play better. He's played well tonight, and he throws an interception right on cue to Tony Jefferson, who brings it back across midfield. Very effective downfield thrower when they won the Super Bowl. Going for it on fourth down. The toss, nice ball. Plenty of running room for Collins. Inside the 10 and ripped down at the 7-yard line by Kevin Johnson.
To Collins. Fooled the defense completely in. There's the man that Lisa Salters previewed, the Irish dancer. Great call in a short yardage situation. Greg Roman.
They're 2 for 2 on fourth down. Of course, the other one was the fake punt. Here's Collins breaking a tackle and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Let's just dance.
University of Michigan, where he played for Jim Harbaugh, John Harbaugh's brother. Savage, nice throw and a catch by Hopkins. Carrying the ball like a loaf of bread. He'll get a trip to the Gruden compound to get hit by some pool noodles. You were there last year when Clemson won the national championship in Tampa. Here's Flacco running. And running for a while, and he slides down at the 39-yard line.
Don't let him ruin this game.
Ravens go quickly. 50 seconds left and a half, and the catch made. Benjamin Watson with a first down for Baltimore to the Texans' 46-yard line. Opera singer, among many other interesting exploits. And could that be more down the middle? As John Harbaugh says, he's a performer. Play clock at 3. Savage on target for a first down. Braxton Miller out to the 42-yard line. He'd be out of work for about 30 seconds before he got the call from somebody else. Savage, deep ball up for grabs with Hopkins, and there's a flag for pass interference.
They can't handle Hopkins.
Nope. From the Houston 47. Collins trying to get outside, has some room, has a first down.
A video game.
On his 4th year out of the University of Pittsburgh after stays at Rutgers and Arizona. Deep throw on target. Hopkins first down deep into Baltimore territory.
Shreds him. And DeAndre Hopkins is having quite a night. And he has burned Jimmy Smith. Played it as well as he did.
There's Kaimi Fairbairn. And he's perfect tonight, too. He's 3 for 3 with that 37 yards. On their team, that includes Deshaun Watson, who's on IR. Out of Clemson. 4-man rush. Savage stripped of the ball. It's Terrell Suggs knocking it free, and now the battle is on.
He explodes off the ball and beats Kendall Lamb. The strip sack.
Wow. His fourth fumble of the year, forced fumble of the year, and for Savage, his 7th lost fumble. That leads the league. They had some chances, did the Texans, with those offensive linemen on the ground. 4:44 to go, 4-point lead for Baltimore. Collins lowers his head and runs over Kevin Johnson and got about 8 yards on the play. John Harbaugh says playing some of the best football of his career at age 35. Moving along the line. Clowney was certainly across the line. Was he drawn off, or is this going to give Baltimore a huge first down? Oh, boy. He missed dead center by a yard or two.
Tighten the goalpost for this guy.
2.5 to go. No timeouts. 2-minute warning. We'll stop it for Houston. Savage down the middle and intercepted. Anthony Levine gave himself up after bringing it back to the 43-yard line. Get a stop here. Prevent a first down. They could get the ball back. How about this play? Nobody expecting that. Flacco off to the races, and that should put it in the win column for Baltimore.
I think Joe Flacco did that on his own.
The rookie Adoree Jackson is deep for Tennessee. His own 12. Right up the middle. Running room and plenty of speed. Cuts it back. Still on his feet. And now brought down and a loose football.
I don't think he was down yet. They're calling that a fumble. It was close as he was twisting around.
Have recovered. Take a look.
Well, it looks like he was going to go down there initially, but right before he hits the ground, you see the ball pop out. He isn't on the ground yet. It appears Jordan Todman, watch 22 come jumping in on the pile there.
Savage lofting it down the sideline. He is caught. This is Ellington, and Andre Ellington is out of bounds just outside the 10-yard line. He goes in motion as Mariota takes his first snap of the day. Quick pass to the near side. That is complete to Corey Davis, and Corey Davis out of bounds across the 35 at about the 38-yard line. The clock winding down in a hurry. Mariota on the run. Looking for the sideline, reaching for first down. Let's see where he's marked out. He'll be out a good 2 yards shy of a first down. 22. Murray has first down yardage and more across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
A task to have to deal with a number of injuries he's had to deal with on that side of the ball.
On 3rd and 6, that pass is complete for a first down. Across midfield is tight end Delaney Walker for a first down. Savage. Wide open up the middle of the field is Miller, and Braxton Miller inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. 57 yards.
Right down the middle of the field. You see him come into the screen there. It's just a change release and wide open down the middle of the field on the bottom of your screen.
Savage looking, throwing into the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown by Steven Anderson.
Right.
3rd and 7 now as Mariota sets up the little screen to the near side. DeMarco Murray with running room. Leaping over people on the ground and inside the 35 to the 33 and a first down. Joseph making the tackle. 50 total yards on the day. And this is Derrick Henry in the backfield now taking the handoff and inside the 30, inside the 25, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and he lost the football out of bounds. Andre Hal came up behind him and appeared to be the one to punch it free.
Book as we take another look at this run again. Making Kevin Johnson miss in the backfield and then running through Gilchrist. His tackle. But Hal talks about this ball popping out. If the ball pops out and passes that cone.
Derrick Henry in the backfield. Henry kept by Mariota. Mariota, touchdown. Marcus Mariota's 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Down to 3, down to 2. And Savage throwing to this side, and that is complete. DeAndre Hopkins and out of bounds close to the 40-yard line. Savage, sideline. Caught on the far side of the field. Did he stay in bounds? He did at the 35-yard line. Both teams with all 3 timeouts remaining. Savage going down at the 43-yard line. First sack of the day. And it goes to Daquan Jones. Protected this time, throwing to the sideline. That is caught on the far side of the field by Steven Anderson.
But I'm not going to let you get over the top of me. At least not yet.
Savage under pressure and going down again. Mariota with time, throwing, complete across midfield to about the 47, Taywan Taylor.
So if you're Mariota, I think you're looking everywhere on this.
Mariota with time, running out of time now, and he's going to run it. Looking for the sideline and out of bounds at about the 35-yard line, and there's a flag down. He's got this one.
Do you press and then give the chance of giving up the big play? Right now, they're not allowing that.
Miller, left side, finds running room to about the 24-yard line. On 2nd and 8. Murray, outside, first down yardage and more. Close to the 35. Marcus Gilchrist making the stop. 10 seconds of the 3rd quarter. Play fake to Henry. Mariota down the middle. He's got his man. Touchdown. Delaney Walker.
It's Mariota as he comes off the play fake. Dennis Kelly is in, the extra offensive lineman to give extra protection. Walker splits the middle of the field. Great accurate throw from Mariota.
He's available. This is Lamar Miller. Miller running room up the middle. Then across the 35 to the 36-yard line. That's enough for a first down. And with that, we come to the end of the third. 17-10 Titans.
Looks like they're going to more of a 2 deep or roll coverage.
Ellington in the slot. Savage going to get buried at the 22. Austin Johnson. This one from 42 yards out. And this one is good. Mariota sliding down at the 23-yard line.
Looks like he's going to have some safety help over the top.
Didn't get the snap off in time. Delay of game will back them up. Early movement again.
Yeah, Allen moved once again. Left tackle Jeff Allen moved once again. Allen moved again.
Ball start. Offense. The 79.
Some help over the top.
Savage stepping up, throwing into coverage. Oh, is that caught at the 30-yard line? Steven Anderson with the catch. Completion if it holds up. Let's take a look.
It looks like he has it.
Savage stepping up, going deep towards the corner, and intercepted in the end zone by LaShawn Sims.
To make the catch. Watch the inside release. He does a little post move, looks to the inside, and then tries wheeling it back around to the outside.
And then I think LaShawn Sims does the exact opposite thing of what he should do, bringing the ball out and risk losing it. This is a 3rd and 5. The pitch for Henry, and he's going to get the first down and more. Henry off to the races down the sideline. Can they catch him? They won't!
Watch President as he collapses down. Once Henry gets to the edge, it's just about that speed. 6'3", 247 pounds, and you're that fast. Impressive what he's been able to do.
President just signed with the injuries.
And Garoppolo looking right, and on the slant, the ball is broken up. Intended for Marquise Goodwin, and a flag is down on first down. Play action, and with time, the pass is going to be caught before going out of bounds is Will Fuller. Kaimi Fairbairn, who missed 2 field goals last week. This would be his longest in history, and he makes it. Career long now of 53 yards. The team in rushing and receiving. 2nd down and 7, gets the call again. How about this run? It'll be a first down as he gets close to the 40 before Jadeveon Clowney makes a tackle and a pickup of 11. 1st and 15 now, back at the 39. Garoppolo getting pressure, and this pass is going to be intercepted. Kareem Jackson is dragged down, and 2 flags go flying. At the 40, here is Miller, and he's going to lose yardage. Earl Mitchell, who played his first 4 years in a Texans uniform, gets Miller for a loss on the play. 3rd and long and 3rd and short. Yes. They need 15 yards, though. That's a healthy bit of yardage, but there he goes downfield, and it's to Hopkins. And does he make it? No, he's out of bounds. The 49ers back on the 17. Garoppolo with the empty backfield and completes the pass to Marquise Goodwin. Flag is down, however, for the Texans. 3rd down and 9.
And Garoppolo is going up top. And Goodwin with the intended receiver. Good defense downfield by Jonathan Joseph. Garoppolo. And it's caught by Goodwin. Goodwin down the field. And Goodwin finally is stopped at the 34-yard line by Andre Hal. This will be a 52-yarder, matching his season's long if he's successful. And Gold's kick, and it is good. Robbie Gold with a 52-yard field goal.
That's all I've heard. I know the protection.
Here's a pass downfield, and battling for it, and it was Marcus Gilchrist and Juszczyk battling for it in traffic, big-time traffic.
First thing is you get the pressure, Clowney off the edge, getting to Garoppolo right here with the hit. They run the fullback down the rail and in between two defenders.
Here it's 2nd down and 8. Garoppolo, and he's got Juszczyk again. Juszczyk stays in the field, gets inside the 10, inside the 5. You need 11 guys to bring him down. 31st, that's next to last in the NFL in red zone production. And here's Carlos Hyde. And Hyde going outside will score. They clogged up the middle, and Hyde burst outside and went in for a 2-yard touchdown to give the 49ers the lead, our first TD of the game. Yates out of the shotgun has Ellington, the running back, and looking to take off. If he doesn't have a receiver, he does, and he will have a first down at the 46-yard line. Well in this first half as well for the 49ers. 3rd down and 10. And Yates' pass is going to be caught by Hopkins. Goes out of bounds to stop the clock. And a first down. And carries thus far. Nearly a minute to go in the first half. Yates stepping up, and the pass caught in rhythm by DeAndre Hopkins. And a flag is down, and so is Hopkins. And the flag thrown at about the 15-yard line. 59 seconds to go in the first half. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. Here's Yates in the end zone. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins! And it's a handoff to Hyde, and Hyde down the sideline. And a great fake on the handoff. Fumbles the ball. Let's see if it went out of bounds or stayed in bounds. Carlos Hyde, great fake at the line of scrimmage. Spread them all out. Andre Ellington lines up as a wide receiver as he did last week. And the quick pass out of the backfield to Ellington. Ellington breaks one and gets into 49er territory and a first down. 5th 100-yard game of the season and a first down at the 29 of San Francisco. And they play fake to Lamar Miller going into the end zone to Hopkins. Hopkins has it. Touchdown.
Comes out on the bow and just goes back to the corner. Look at him stretch out, use the hands. See him managing on the field right now.
Up the middle, and another completion and another first down to the 20-yard line. Lewis Murphy, 20-yard pickup. Murphy only his 6th catch of the year from the 17. Garoppolo stepping up, and the pass is caught. Goodwin has a first down inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. In the slot to the right. And the pass up the middle and wide open. And a first down and more. Garrett Selleck. Selleck still going. And trying to knock the ball out from behind was Eddie Pleasant. Tried to get the fumble. Couldn't do it. And the 49ers in business again at the 20-yard line of the Texans. That's a 61-yard gain.
On his route, perfect, wide open in the middle of the field. And now, get down there, big fella. Looks like he's carrying a piano right there.
Catch of the year by Gore. Play fake. And the pass caught. Touchdown! Garrett Selleck for the 49ers. Game's not over. 5:54 to go It'll be 2nd down and 10, and here is Hopkins. Loses the ball, and the 49ers may have it. 2 49ers were all over it. It was Adrian Colbert who forced the fumble away from Hopkins, and San Francisco gets it.
And here's Colbert right here coming in. Look at him put his helmet right on the football. That's tackling 101 right there. That's how they tell you how to do it. Put your hat right on the ball. See if you can dislodge it.
Trying to give the 49ers a 10-point lead. And Robbie Gould kick is good. They're on their own 27-yard line. Need 22 yards. And here is Yates. Almost a Hail Mary situation. And the pass is going to be caught by DeAndrew White. And it's a completion to the 49-yard line of San Francisco. Mike Pereira with us, who will explain it after this first play. 2-minute warning, and Yates takes off. He's going to get a first down and slides to the 35-yard line. On 3rd down and 11, Yates carrying, and he does stop the clock by going out of bounds. Be from 52 yards out. Texans need 2 scores, and the kick is no good. It hits the crossbar and bounces toward the field.
Yates is sacked. Calais Campbell with 13 and a half. They need a yard. Bortles throws for it and gets it. James O'Shaughnessy with a first down across the 45. TJ Yeldon is in now at running back on 2nd and 7. Bortles in the pocket, dumps it off, and Yeldon gets down to the 32, and that's enough for another Jacksonville first down. Inside handoff, Tommy Bohannon, touchdown Jacksonville. Give it to the fullback.
He's playing the best right now in the NFL because everybody knows the ball's coming to him.
If the quarterback can get it away, it's loose. Ball comes out when Yates was sacked. Texans are on it, and give Campbell and Malik Jackson credit for converging.
On one.
Gene Leckler.
That's low. That's what we call a boomerang punt.
And Mickens is already to the 25, and up the sideline he goes. Jaden Mickens hesitates and loses the football. Jacksonville got it back. He hesitated to try to put a move on. It looked like Corey Grant came up with a recovery, and he did. He makes you pay whether he sacks you or not. Bortles to throw, backpedaling, and he's got it. Keelan Cole inside the 15 of Houston. For the Texans, Bortles, the pass is complete. Jaden Mickens. Touchdown Jacksonville. A good story gets even better for Jaden Mickens. Playing without Leonard Fournette today and losing Marquise Lee to injury. Keelan Cole has a catch near another first down. Laura in the red zone twice, and they've been able to get 2 touchdowns, Darrell, on 3rd down here. A lot of time. Catch made, another touchdown, Jaden Mickens. To this game. Jacksonville closer to securing a playoff spot with a 21-0. On 1st down, Yates open, and the catch is made by Will Fuller, and they're thin. Braxton Miller is inactive, and at tight end, Michael Pruitt hurt his calf, and Yates with a tug at his jersey and almost threw it into the arms as Dante Fowler got to Yates. Rodgers and the Packers. Bortles floats this one to an open area, and Keelan Cole has it. Cole over 100 receiving yards already. Ben Koyak, the tight end. Kevin Johnson got him by the ankles, and that'll bring out the punting unit. 3rd down and 8. Yates dumps it off. There's a flag down. Miller rushed back from the 20-yard line. Blitz coming, and they have it set up nicely. It's a screen to Yeldon with blockers. He's inside the 20 and a first down, Jacksonville. He got it, and it's 24-0. Baltimore. That was the game that Blake Bortles said the offense clicked so well for Hopkins. And is that another takeaway? Barry Church has it, and Jacksonville with the interception.
Put A.J. Boye down here. Here's Barry Church walked up into the front, so he's going to drop out to play the deep half. You're going to try to get that outside breaking route. He reads the quarterback's eyes, overthrown a little bit.
And Bortles once more open. A fingertip grab. Jaden Mickens.
This kid is having a day.
30 seconds to go before the half. Bortles. His 3rd touchdown pass of this game. Keenan Cole grabs it in the end zone. There is a flag down back at the 20. And they feel like they found something. Yates airing it out deep. Open. He has to wait for the ball, but Hopkins hauls it in. And the whistle. He's down inside the 30. Had he been led on that, Darryl, I think he might have been able to run in for a touchdown.
The schemes every week to help defend his offenses.
Hopkins for the end zone. Leaps for it. And touchdown, Texans. DeAndre Hopkins with a tremendous play. And the shutout gone for Jacksonville against Ramsey.
With DeAndre Hopkins, but it starts with that protection up front. It's been better here in the second half to start out. Just a good job of stacking that route. And he got on top of Jalen Ramsey, and Barry Church was late getting over to help out.
John Gruden honored there in Tampa. Buccaneers on Monday night. Catch made. And racing is Keelan Cole. And Keelan Cole inside the 1. McKinney saved a touchdown. But for Cole, he's already had his 3rd straight game with a touchdown.
Always talk about response and what a team is going to do when there's some adversity out there. The Houston Texans come out, they finally have something positive. And here's your first play by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Love the aggressive mentality that Nathaniel Hackett has been calling the game with today.
It's Bohannon. Touchdown. 2nd of the game, 2nd of his career. 49 sacks leads the NFL, as does the 31 takeaways. It's going to be 4th down. These are winning their game at home, and there's a look at the NFC East. The Cowboys playing Sunday night against Oakland, hoping to keep their playoff hopes alive. Westbrook on the return. D.D. Westbrook has some blockers paving the way, and he gets back inside the 43 of the Texans. Corey Grant is now the running back. And he is straight ahead inside the 30. Catches after 4 grabs. Grant gets outside. Corey Grant inside the 10.
I just think that this is a team you definitely do not want to play in the playoffs if you're a high seed.
Grant, touchdown, Jacksonville. Texans on 3rd and 15 against this defense that has been so tough. And they gobble him up for a sack. Yates goes down. Dante Fowler now with 7.5 sacks for the year. Wives are good friends, too. They are both lawyers or have been lawyers. Tough try for Kobe Hamilton incomplete, and Carissa has a game break.
Out, they would tie Jacksonville and they would win that tiebreaker. So it's going to be real easy for Doug Marrone to keep his team focused.
B.J. Finney gets the start. First play, first toss, Martavis Bryant got a block on the edge from Villanueva and gains a dozen for the first down as the Steelers go to the air right away. Ben thinks if he's good, they can be really good when it counts. From the 49, on cue, McDonald, the former Rice Owl, back in Houston. 20 yards there, and the Steelers are walking it down the field on this opening drive. They call this their Detroit set, 2 tight ends in. The give to Bell, the hesitation, the hole opens, and Bell gets 11 for a first down. Is the Pro Bowl AFC kicker Chris Boswell having an outstanding season from 34 yards. He knocks it through, and an opening drive field goal for the Steelers. Go! 3rd and 9, Steelers bring 5. Yates is sacked. Back at the 10-yard line, he goes down. The pressure from Mike Hilton, the slot corner who has really emerged on this Pittsburgh defense. The back of the tight end are terrific pass catchers as well. Roethlisberger has 5 options. He's going to take the shot downfield. Bryant broke free. Feet in bounds. Martavis is ruled a catch into the red zone at the 11-yard line.
Go routes. He's big. He's tall. He's got great speed. Gets pushed a little bit to the sideline. A great job catching it over his outside shoulder. Just a matter of whether he got both feet.
Drag the left one. You see the rubber pellets come up. So Justin Hunter, one of those in there for Antonio Brown. 3rd and 4. Roethlisberger surveys, takes off, and throws to the end zone, and it's caught by Hunter for the touchdown. First down pickup of 5, and Yates looking Hopkins' way. He was covered, and Yates was brought down by Cam Hayward. The disguise there, Kareem Jackson. He's coming. There's the pressure. Roethlisberger got rid of it. To McDonald, the tight end, holds on for the first down. The Steelers doing a lot of communication there. Alfred Blue runs through the confusion. There goes Blue, chased by Williams. Blue finally brought down inside the 20. Big play, much needed for the Texans against a confused Steeler defense. Have Dwayne Brown over there. He went to Seattle via trade. Run up the middle with Miller. Lamar Miller got hit hard as he got inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Is Cameron Hayward bringing the heat. Yates looking for space, going to take off. Going to get the first down? Yes! Diving forward inside the 6-yard line, T.J. Yates. Going to throw for it here. Yates. No. And Yates is going to throw again down here. Intercepted. Artie Burns with the pick. And not only do you not get any points, you don't leave him down at the 1. The touchback brings it out to the 20. Any fan base in the league. Ricochet pick by Burns. We'll see if it stands up.
He's from him down the stretch.
2nd and 7. Bell's back in. He's running to the right. He's got the Pro Bowl center. Pouncey leading the way. And Le'Veon Bell to the Texans side. Out of bounds. Right around the 45-yard line. 3rd and 12. Look at Clowney. He's inside in the middle. Standing up. Now he's dropping in coverage. As Roethlisberger throws underneath Bryant. Can he get there? Yes, he can. 2 Texans were there. They couldn't wrap up Martavis Bryant. Steelers back in the red zone. Good play action fake. Roethlisberger surveys. Nothing open. Extends the play. End zone shot here. Incomplete. And a flag. Eli Rogers working the back of the end zone.
They're so dangerous.
Defense number 21. Foul occurred in the end zone. Ball in place at the 1-yard line. Automatic first down.
Into the fullback. And Roosevelt Nix into the end zone for the touchdown. All ending up on injured reserve. 3rd and 5. Yates in trouble. Lost the football. And Bud Dupree is there for Pittsburgh with the recovery. Cameron Hayward knocked it away. Dupree was on it. And the Steelers are going to take over at the Texans 29. What numbers? Only missed one in the month of December. And keeps that rolling from 36 yards. Was here with Pittsburgh. 3rd and 4. Heineke to the air and a completion. First down. And the ball pops out, but after they say Will Fuller was down. As Williams went out. 3rd and 7, the blitz is coming. Heineke can't get away from Hilton, who's had a huge sack game. Yeah, you got all three. It's Mike Hilton's nickel blitz out of the slot has been the story. He and Sebastian Janikowski drafted in the same draft. And John Gruden was getting started coaching the Raiders. And here Leckler's still going at 41. Eli Rogers still going. Looking for a block here. Rogers got it at midfield. And down the sideline, Rogers is knocked out of bounds. But a big return by Eli Rogers to the 41-yard line. The league making that announcement late last night. And the games will be played all in the afternoon. Roethlisberger to Juju Smith-Schuster. It's complete and to the 27-yard line. And a first down. 2nd and 8. Bell through the hole. Bell to the end zone. Reaches and in. Le'Veon Bell. Touchdown. Pittsburgh. Trying to figure out what the celebration is here. They were...
Not really. Everybody just falls. I'm not really sure what we're doing. See guys going to the ground all the time, just trying to get a piece of his shirt.
Gates hands off to the 25. Another good run for the Texans. This time it's Lamar Miller who takes it out to the 42-yard line.
It's great credit to Amy saying, hey, this is my dream, and she allowed me to do with everything that was on her plate.
There's a throw. Good throw. DeAndre Hopkins finally gets it. And look at Hopkins go to the 20-yard line. And helped turn a very talented player into a terrific pro. 2nd and 9, leaking out of the backfield. Miller. Good job by Miller to wait, accelerate, and get the first down at the 9. Wanted to be with this winning team, a chance in his career to be part of a great team. Here's Hilton blitzing off the slot again. Passer Hopkins. Oh, my goodness. Did he catch that? Did he catch that? That's the touchdown catch of the year if that's good. They're still talking about it. There's a flag down. If he got that inbound, that's the touchdown catch of the year.
Tip it up to yourself. He tries to one-handed here and just tips it up and then goes with the other hand. Oh, what an unbelievable catch.
Let's see.
It's hard to tell. Did he get that second foot down?
It's possession there.
Or did it just
one
land
foot
on
down? Yeah, I don't think anything else is down. It's a bummer. I don't care.
Let's check it out here. And see him get the one toe down. Oh, there's one. There's
they're down. They're down.
You got him.
That angle. Great job, guys. That angle gives it to you. Wow. So the try for 2 from the 1. And where are they going? Hopkins couldn't bring it in. Tight slant. Incomplete.
Ability to go up and make these one-handed catches on a consistent basis is incredible.
At 21, Roethlisberger's going to take a shot to see if one of his guys can make a play. Juju Smith-Schuster says, I got one here at the 20-yard line. Get Juju to understand what he can be. And we've seen some of that. Here comes the pressure. Picked up nicely. Roethlisberger, middle of the field. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Great move right here and great patience on the route. Is he just the one-on-one, just a go route? And he's so strong. They talk about how strong he is for a young kid. The hand fighting there, and then he was able to adjust to the outside and make the catch. But, you know, we talked, AB's not here tonight.
An encouraging sign. First down picked up by the Texans. Yates lost the ball again. Pinballed around back there, and TJ got back on it. We should point out what a great job they did with the Hurricane Harvey relief efforts. The pass was incomplete. Try to get it to the tight end, Steven Anderson. People who can't. So many people who were over at the George Brown Convention Center downtown for dinner, a holiday dinner last night. And J.J. Watt's Foundation did an incredible job raising money. Flag is down as Rogers spins and twirls and chases it out to the 27-yard line. We'll check the flag. They double dip. They've seen a few football games this year. We all have. Love it. Nothing like it. Wrigley the carry. First down across the 40 to the 41.
Gets Fuller in motion. Yates looking that way. Pass is complete to Fuller, and he's got a first down up to the 37-yard line. With his red shoes and socks is in the backfield. And Yates to throw to the near side to Fuller again, and Fuller hangs on. And it'll be up to the 49-yard line. Hash mark. It's a good snap, good hold. Kick is on its way. It has plenty of length, and it is good. On 3rd down and 4. Brissett from the gun. Fires to the left, and he's got T.Y. Hilton. Well, they certainly want to get him involved in this first quarter, huh? 1,000 yards. He's out now. Marlon Mack is in. It'll be 2nd down and long. Brissett to Rodgers. What a grab as he inbounds.
Yeah,
they say
like
it
that
is.
catch. Football. I mean, look at this. Well,
I think that's a good catch.
I mean, it is, but it's got to be
yeah.
looked at. Well, that's a tough call for.
Gets in motion. T.Y. Hilton is the man to the outside. A flag comes in. They're going to dump it off to Doyle, and Doyle will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis for now. Wrap up this drive.
Well, the hard play action got the Texans biting on that play action, and you saw Cushing, number 56.
Colts show it blitz. Here they come. Yates finds it and is able to find a man for a first down. What a hit. Chris Thompson makes the reception.
Handing it off.
Well, Blue will get an opportunity as he gets toward the goal line. Dives into the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown, Texans. It is a 2-yard plunge for Alfred Blue. It's his first touchdown of the year.
Makes some extra yards after the catch.
That was Hilton in motion. Brissett in a little bit of trouble. Dances away. Throws on the run, and it's broken up.
Great job.
Defensive play. It'll be 3rd down and 7 here. Yates looking to throw. Lofts it to the far sideline, and the catch is made. Chris Thompson reels it in. It'll be a first down and much more. Battling against Chris Milton is on for the 46-yard field goal attempt. He's made a 52-yarder today. Boy, he's got a good leg, and it was accurate once again.
The guy he's all over the place.
7th carry of the day for Frank Gore. We said he needed a couple of big ones, and he's upended across the 30 to the 32-yard line.
And that Gore has gotten to the next level.
Yeah, Jadeveon Clowney came inside and took on the center guard late, and that left the outside contain out.
Doyle in motion. And Brissett hands it off to Gore. And Gore running hard inside Texans territory. Down to the 45. Takes over for Frank Gore. He'll take the handoff. Stiff arm of Clowney. And he breaks a tackle inside the 10 and then bounces to the 5-yard line. Glimpse that they've seen this year from Mack.
That does not happen very often.
We showed a play just like this in the open where Clowney did exactly that. Got into the backfield off a block and made the tackle, and boom. Just a great stiff arm by Mack.
And then Kevin Johnson missed him. It'll go to Mack, trying the right side, trying to sneak through, and he's into a pile, and the pile goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that heavy package works. Well, he hasn't put it to bed just yet. He's been targeted only 5 times today. Brissett throwing on the run for Rodgers. That'll be a first down up to the 38-yard line. That race, because there are obviously spots still up for grabs. TJ Yates is in trouble, and he has been sacked in the end zone. It's a safety, Hassan Ridgeway.
Here's Ridgeway coming off the top of your screen, just untouched. Not quite sure what happened. You can tell that right there. Giacomini was
about what he wants to do next year.
He's talking to. We never said a word to him.
Oh, he dumps it off to Marlon Mack as he's going down, and Mack has the first down as he rams into Clowney. 54-yard attempt for Vinatieri, who's hitting him from 60 in practice. Good snap, good hole. Kick is on its way, and it is good.
This week where he just missed a 60-yard.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
5 of 6 this year for 50-plus.
He had 7 kicks last year, 50 yards or more. Here comes Thompson. And Thompson's thrown out of bounds about the 33-yard line. A 3rd down at 6. Yates is in trouble and going down. Jabal sheared. Rodgers will field this one at the 17. Avoids one defender. Oh boy, what a block to free him up the sidelines. You always have to look to see if there's a flag thrown on that block.
It's going to be a clip, but watch as it comes through. He's got his back to the defender. See, he turns his back to the defender and just shields him. That's exactly how you do it. No good, no call, and it turns.
And it was above the waist. A screen pass to him. A situation like this, but he's not even on the field right now.
Brissett has some time, rolls to the near side. He's going to try to run for the first down, and he does have the first down. Inside the 40-yard line. It's to play on 4th down. Vinatieri on a 22-yard field goal attempt, and it is good. It's 22-13.
Both these teams and other teams as well. It's been fun working with you guys.
On 2nd down, Yates dumps it off. Lou's got it. He's got a first down and then fumbled the football, but he was down by contact up to the 36. He'd get 11 there. Final play of the season for the Texans and the Colts. TJ Yates rolling out, trying to get some separation, and he'll let it fly, and it's intercepted on the near side of the football field. Quincy Wilson is going to take it inside Houston territory, and he's going to take these two teams into the offseason. But first, a little lateral. The Colts don't want the year to end, but it finally does. Nate Hairston falls to the ground. The final score, it's the Colts 22, the Texans 13.